playoff. Hello, Fantasy Goats. How are you this evening? Welcome to the Week 15 Fantasy Football Playoffs, baby. Are you kidding me? I am not kidding you. Neither is Jim.
Jim doesn't joke around about playoffs, man.
Hell no. This week, we are going to get all you Fantasy Goats moving on into Week 16. But first, we have to take on the big lineup decisions for this upcoming week. Holy smokes. And we already got off Week 15 with a bang. Now, Goats, in case you were wondering who that handsome gentleman is below me and the commissioner, we are welcoming back our guest from earlier in the season, and he did so freaking well, whatever week that was, for all you Goats. We decided to bring him back. Welcome back, David D. Lonville, NFL. I call him Lonnie. You could call him whatever you like. What's going on?
Feeling good. Excited for Josh Allen. He's going to have the future quarterback of the Buffalo Bills in 2050. It was announced today. He's going to be a dad.
He's going to. Okay. All right. That's what
2050, Josh Allen Jr. He's going to bring the 10th Super Bowl to Buffalo.
That's the big news out of Orchard Park today.
Yep.
All right. Not the fact that they have a key divisional matchup against the Patriots.
We'll worry about that later.
I got the Bills winning that game. Don't worry about it. Why don't we?
I'm hopeful.
No, I do. I have them winning that game. I think they're due to win. What's up, Dixon, baby? What up, Dixon Goat? How are you this evening, Dixon Goat? I'm going to get to Dixon right away. I think it would be remiss if we did not at least speak about the performance that we saw last night out of Mr. Tight End Kyle Pitts.
Welcome to the NFL, Kyle Pitts. 3 years in the making.
3 years in the making? I thought you're giving him.
I thought it was his fourth year.
Yeah, you're giving him less time in this season than he deserves. Sniper. Kyle Pitts, man. You know, look, we could talk about whether or not this man is potentially going to propel you to a ship. After yesterday's game of 44 something points, 3 touchdowns, 144 yards, 3 touchdowns on 10 catches, I believe.
11 catches, 166.
11 catches, 166. I was close. I was in the ballpark.
He was making some good catches too. It wasn't just checkdowns. He was making some great plays.
No. Those were like wide receiver designed routes.
Did he look taller to you guys last night?
Yes. He was a giant out there.
How tall is this dude? I mean, I've watched him play plenty of times, but last night I was like, good Lord, this dude's tall.
He was a giant out there. He was a giant, or the Bucks DBs were very, very small compared to him. No one was able to guard him. And yeah, if you have Kyle Pitts, like Sniper's got Kyle Pitts going, and like I'm sure that there are plenty of other goats like B Goat that has Kyle Pitts going. Yeah, you're starting off with a ton of points at a position that you weren't expecting to get that many points. That's why I would probably drop him into the league winner category. Yeah. Not to mention they got Arizona next week. That's it. Now good Lord, that's good for me. Week 17 is a different story. But if he could stack 2 of these, he's not going to have 44 again. Well, maybe he will, but that's going to be dependent on him.
He's been on this trajectory of where he was at last night. Maybe not to exactly where he was last night, but he's been building up like that for the last couple weeks since Penix went out. the more Cousins gets used to him, the more Cousins going to go to him because he's a matchup nightmare. Who you can't guard him.
No, he's a big boy. He's a tough guard. For a linebacker, he's tough for a DB. The only thing I would say, the only pushback right there, as Cousins continues to get comfortable with him. Let's not forget, Drake London has also been out now.
Yeah.
Last 3 games. So that has to contribute to at least some of it. At least, I mean,
because
it does. I think it also just goes with Kirk Cousins traditionally always likes the tight end. Everywhere he goes, he usually feeds the tight end more than
that's a good point.
Penix was.
That's a good point also. Yeah, he is comfortable with a tight end. By the way, also, that win yesterday, the comeback in the fourth quarter, that probably like sealed Raheem Morris for another season.
I don't think so.
You don't?
No, not with 12.
They went for 2 for no reason.
No shit. I was like, what are you going for 2 for?
Well,
and then 12 penalties. Your team is undisciplined for one thing. No.
well, hey, look, good. I don't want to see it. I was trying to take the contrarian, like that may have saved his season. I don't want to see him coaching the Falcons again.
I think the Falcons have a really good. The Falcons have a really good young team on paper, and I don't know if Penix is the guy, but I don't have faith in the coaching or honestly around the whole team. It just seems poorly coached. There's so many mistakes the Falcons make. And they win against good football teams, but the games they lose are against bad teams, and it's because they just make more mistakes. Even last night, what was it, 18 penalties?
12? Was it 16? I think something like that. It was a lot, so I know. A lot.
All right, well, this segment and the game last night was brought to you in part by Commissioner Rhino and Kyle Pitts. Goats, we are marching forward. We are almost at the end of the line. We are going to win many championships, but the action doesn't stop, really. The content does not stop. There is no off season here at the Fantasy Goats. Please like and subscribe. Let's get to Dixon Goat. Yeah, some motherfucking Dixon Goat.
Thanks for that.
You're welcome. Wonder what's gonna happen at the next threshold.
Well, you're gonna beatbox and I'll rap.
Yes, I can beatbox. I can.
I'll do my rap I did in North Carolina.
It's one of my many talents, as a matter of fact. All right, Dixon Goat. This is an easy one, but I'll throw it up. I'll throw the lob over to Lonnie. Who you starting here? This is an easy one.
I love both of these guys, especially early in the season for Dynasty, but for this week, they both have pretty tough matchups on the run game. The Chiefs, I think, are like 7th in rush defense. The Browns are more towards the middle of the pack, but I'm going to lean on Amari and Hampton over Quinshon Judkins.
But Judkins plays for the Browns. He's going against the Bears.
Oh, I know. I know that Amarian's playing the tougher defense, but I still think Amarian's going to produce more, especially in the pass game.
I'm going Judkins in this.
I would go Quinshon Judkins too.
See, we're already opposites.
Yeah, it's supposed to be the worst weather of all the games, so that I think they'll lean heavily on that. The players want to keep the ball away from Chicago.
See, I think the Browns are going to utilize Shedeur a lot more these last few games. He had a great game last week, and they need to know what they're doing in the draft. If Shedeur's the guy, they need to all plays like every game is a playoff game, and he's got to play perfect. They're not going to find that out relying on the run game the rest of the year, because then they're just going to be questioned the whole offseason on is Shedeur the guy, and
unless Stefanski gets fired.
I
like Stefanski, ironically.
Yeah, but he did Shedeur. He did Shedeur wrong.
Well, both things could be true, though, right? I mean, Shedeur could move the offense down the field, and then they could
take him off the field,
pound take him off the field for stupid trick plays. Yeah, they could do
It worked.
that.
It worked good against Raiders. Hey, do it
It worked
again.
in Madden. It's
Yeah.
gotta work.
It worked
Speaking
against the
of
Raiders. Hey, let's
speaking,
go.
well, hey,
Yeah.
speaking of trick plays, even 2 weeks prior, they were the direct snaps to Quinshon Judkins. So and he's their bell cow. Marion Hampton, although we like what we saw the other last game against the Eagles, the Chiefs in 17-degree weather and sharing the backfield still, slight edge for me, Dixon Goat, would go to Quinshon.
And plus, Dylan Sampson is out and Jerome Ford is out. So he's going to get a lot of carries.
Jerome,
Even if they were healthy, I'd still would expect Judkins to be the bell cow.
Jerome, who? Motherfucking Jerome Ford. Michael B. Goat. Ted Jacoby Judkins. Harvey Rico. Flex. 2 full PPR. Flex. 2 in the full PPR.
Yeah, I'll go Judkins Harvey.
You would go Judkins Harvey. So
Especially because Harvey's passing or pass receiving upside.
Flex 2. I'm not going to move away from Jacoby Myers. I'm not going to move away from him against the Jets.
Oh, that's right. They're playing Jets.
Oh man, we're all gonna be all over the place for this one
then. Well, I mean, the other question for B Goat here is if McMillan and Myers are flex options, then I mean, I suppose your other 2 wide receivers are locked in. That would be the only that'd be the only thing that I'm trying to work in to this factoring.
I look at that group of 5, and to me, the must start of those 5 would be McMillan. Then it's just between Judkins and Myers for me. But Tet is for sure starting the flex for me against the Saints.
Yeah, and I mean, again, in Jacoby, I think Jacksonville will they're going to continue to rely on him, lean on him.
Out of the 5, the ones that are going to have the most volume. Okay, so I would go, if anything, I'd go Harvey and Myers or McMillan 1 and 2. But that's why I said Judkins or Harvey. I think they have the most volume.
I gotta go Tet Judkins for me. That's my final answer.
I would probably, or I would call for Jacoby Myers. It's about time, and Judkins.
I like Tet.
I don't know. I don't know why Tet's not into the lineup. But if it's flex 2, then we have to sit some of these guys. Yeah, it would be Rico who's splitting. I want to try to not sit RJ Harvey against the Packers this week.
I'd change. I'll go McMillan, Judkins too.
I mean, I understand that many managers are going out, like they're gonna have to play RJ Harvey. But if you could kind of get away from RJ Harvey this week, if you have a better option, I'm staring at a couple of them right now. B Goat.
Yeah.
Give me more time on this one, B Goat. Give me a little bit more time in the lab. That's right. B Goat will be back tomorrow. We'll make a final determination tomorrow.
That's crazy.
That is freaking crazy. He came out super early, like he was 19 years old in the draft, and RJ Harvey we know came out a little old. Yeah, that is freaking nuts.
I think RJ was 24 at the draft.
RJ's 34. He looks like he's 34. It's Sean Payton's guy. It's one of Sean Payton's guys, man. You gotta marvel, Lonnie. You gotta give a little bit of flowers to the job that they've done there. I know you're a Bills guy, but the Broncos, that football operation, they still have dead cap Russell Wilson money on there.
I'll say this before we get to Mel's question. The Broncos remind me a lot of, I think it was 2017, 2018, the Jaguars team that was heavily carried by their defense. Now, I'm not saying Bo Nix is Blake Bortles. I think he's better than Blake Bortles. But that offense is just no one is scared of the offense, but the defense is
That's true.
carrying them week in and week out. It's so similar to that Jags team.
Maybe thinking other championship teams in the back, like the Ravens, when Trent Dilfer was quarterback, the defense carried them. A lot of times the defense will carry the team. The Rams defense carries the Rams offense a lot of times.
Rams offense. Let's not disrespect the Rams offense.
No. I mean, like
I got a lot of Pookie shares. All right.
There's truth. There's truth to that. Okay, like the defense is going to continuously impose their will and give the ball to the offense more times. You run enough plays, you're going to break the other side's will. That's what I think is going to happen with the Broncos. I think this is a preview of the potential Super Bowl, right, Snipes? Have PBR start 2, Mason.
Jordan Genty, right, or Singletary?
Is that Jordan Mason?
I'm not playing right.
What's our status?
If A-Chain is if I can, if A-Chain is out, right is 100% starting, for me at least.
Yeah. If he's actually ruled out, we won't know that until Monday. But I think he's going to play. I also think they're going to use all three of them. I do.
I think he's going to play too. But I'm just saying, if he's out, and you can flex someone else to make that decision later.
Well, the easy call here is Genty.
Yeah.
Right? There's no other back. There's no other sharing. The Eagles, they may. Who knows if Kenny Pickett may actually look better for this team.
He'll make better freaking decisions than stupid Geno Smith.
It actually may look a little bit better. I don't know if we're starting Jordan Mason here. No. Maybe single.
He's too touchdown dependent. I mean, he's a nice play, but he's too touchdown dependent.
Singletary is also not sharing the backfield right now. Everyone else is hurt.
Well,
I like if Wright's going, I'll go Singletary. I like Singletary Genty.
I like Genty.
Oh wait, Tracy is playing. 2 hours ago, it was announced that he's going to play through the hip injury.
Probably limited touches, but Singletary seems to be getting the red zone targets or red zone carries and stuff, and he's looked good.
I think
it's Washington.
I think you better call Tyrone. Yeah. I don't want to chase Devin Singletary's points. I know that sucks.
If Wright's out though, okay, so if Wright's out, you're gonna take Mason over Wright or over Singletary?
If A-Chain is out, I'm starting Wright no matter what.
No, if he's out, but if he's playing, then
if A-Chain's playing, then I'm going Genty Singletary.
Yeah.
Genty's for sure. We all agree on that.
Yep. Jen and Carter out. Yep. If they're smart, they'll use them in the passing game too. Him and Brock Bowers, little dink and dunk time.
Half PPR makes it weird because Mason is so touchdown reliant, but also Singletary. He gets a pretty good amount of catches, but with Tracy coming back, I don't know what that volume is going to look like.
I think
they're going to like 60-40, 65-35, 70-30.
I don't
think it's going to be anywhere close to 50-50.
I think it's worth benching Mason Singletary if you have someone that you can play on Monday night. Like, say that you don't have the news on A-Chain come Sunday. As long as you have someone you can play Monday night, I would risk putting Wright in the lineup.
Yeah. I could see it being, I don't know, let's say 14 attempts for A-Chain. I could see 10 attempts for Wright. I could see 5 to 6 attempts for Ollie Gordon. And by the way, Ollie Gordon inside the 10-yard line to boot. I don't see Tua throwing the ball that much in this game. It's going to be freezing in this game, and the Dolphins are coming to play without any TJ Watts. Brother JJ broke the news that there is no TJ. From JJ to TJ. Didn't
That
JJ
was wrong.
what?
Puncture in the dry needle.
What the hell is that, by the
Is that
way?
the same thing that Tyrod Taylor got?
What the hell is that?
Exact same thing.
Is
What
it?
is it? A tattoo? What is it?
That's not too.
Tell me some other time then.
I mean, I don't know the whole
Google it, bro.
science behind it. I just know
That's
he
what
had
I'll
a,
have. The
he had a small hole
science.
in his lung.
The science behind it. Didn't JJ had like his heart shocked back into place and
I
played.
forgot about that actually.
So like I don't know what the hell is wrong with TJ. It's a collapsed lung. That'll heal.
That was a trainer's fault though. It wasn't TJ.
I have Devontae Adams. Okay, so now the plot thickens. B-Goat. It's
Practice
Devontae.
limited today.
It's Devontae that's in a starting spot. Would you start Wilson, Myers, or McMillan instead? I would over Devontae Adams. No, not really. No.
Adams
As
might
long
get,
as Adams on the field, I'm playing
you're playing
Adams.
him. It might.
Yeah.
The volume might not be there, but the red zone targets will be there.
Sport doggy dog and B-Goat and sport doggy dog. Look at sport doggy goat.
It'll actually look the same as last week when Adams played, because Adams been nursing this hammy for 2 weeks now, so it'll be sparingly, especially using the 13 personnel. You'll see him and Puka interchange, but he'll come on at least for the red zone targets. He
We
can
got
go.
a big boy question coming up.
From the sport doggy goat. There's the sport doggy dog. 18 PPR Superflex. The Superflex 18 PPR. I love it. When I get this information, I chuckle at it. I start QB. I start Lamar, wide receiver. Curious George, J-Mo. Talk of the pre-show, behind the scenes, J-Mo. Running backs, CMC, Warren, Jalen Warren, tight end, Brock. 2 flex, Godwin played. And Marks, bench, Shakir, Rodriguez, Vidal, Bailey, Hubbard. Drake May, Burrow up against the first place team. Any changes? Probably not, but
I might play Burrow instead of Jackson.
I was thinking, yeah, who are the Bengals playing this week?
and he
Play Baltimore.
he's playing the
Ooh.
You're playing the first place team, Sport Doggy Goat. I'm surprised by that. I'm surprised that this isn't the first place team. Nevertheless, never the motherfucking less.
I'm starting Drake May over Jackson comfortably.
I was gonna say that, but I want to hurt your feelings being a Bills fan.
No, it's fine. Benford might not be playing this week.
There's a couple of players that are defense that are gonna be out, huh? To be out. I like May. I like May or Burrow. We think the Baltimore Cincinnati game might be high scoring, but the last time they played ended up being a total dud. So I think
that was the Thursday night game, right?
Yeah.
On Thanksgiving.
yeah,
That was
I think,
Joe's first game.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think the Bills and Patriots might be a back and forth game.
I would start.
I like May over Jackson.
I don't have a problem starting Drake May or Joe Burrow here. I don't. I would expect the Bengals to recalibrate. Okay, yeah, you're right, Rhino. That was like it was Shiesty's first game back from injury. Maybe he's trying to get comfortable. Was Jamar in that game, or was he suspended? But now T. Higgins. Now he has no T. Higgins. But still, that shouldn't matter. That really.
Yeah, I don't think that'll matter too much.
That shouldn't matter.
I'm definitely not starting Jackson. I took Drake May
with these options.
Buffalo.
With these options, I'd be all right doing those two, and then wide receivers.
Oh, we got a guest host.
Yeah,
Who's the guest host right there? Look at that pup.
Tank
man.
the Terrier.
Tank. Ron Smith. What's up? I see all the goats. I see the goats. I see the goats. How you doing, goats? Trying to go, baby.
Yeah, that'd go May
The
over
motherfucker.
Jackson.
The motherfucker.
The rest of the
trying to
team
go,
I would
baby.
leave as is.
Yeah.
By the way, in case you fantasy go through wondering, our special guest analyst this evening is from Blitz Sports Media. And this is D. Lonville. Does not take any ribbons. There are no ribbons here with Lonnie. Sport doggy dog. Did you play God? Wonder if he played Godwin last night. Godwin got us to 14, didn't he?
Yeah.
Evans got us to 19. What did I say yesterday, Rhino? What did I say? Like they shouldn't be throwing downfield to him where he has to go up there and high point the ball for him to come down hard on himself.
And that's what they did.
That's exactly what they did with very little regard.
He's got to get to 1,000 yards.
That's not going to happen.
It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Evans is out there somewhere.
He needs to average 200 yards a game for the rest of the season.
I think it's at like 225 now.
Is it 225? Something
It's like 225, 230. It was 215 for the game.
Baker just looks off.
Yeah.
Off script. Not off
Out of
timing.
nowhere.
Off schedule. He looks like Shador Sanders did in his first start.
Yeah.
Going backwards, going this way, that way. He looks terrible. And it was actually a beautiful route by Chris Godwin that he got him in the corner of the end zone, and then that touchdown to the Joker tight end, not named Kate Otten, whoever that guy's name is. PPO flex.
Yeah, I was a little bit perturbed last night with you too, Michael, with Sean Tucker getting the damn red zone carries. I'm like, what the hell are you doing? Why?
And scored.
Don't they know it's freaking fantasy football playoffs? People have fucking going.
And scored 4 yards. Yeah. One carry, 4 yards for the touchdown. That's
what
fantastic.
doing?
Todd Bowles' opponent was starting Bucky this week.
That's fantastic.
God. At least I was going to get somebody who started Rashid White, so I kind of outscored him right there in that league. But damn, it's like
of these three, I'm starting Rashid Rice easily.
Yeah, we could go back to Rashid Rice this week against the Chargers. It's not the same matchup as having the Texans the week before.
Not tight end premium.
And although Fannin he's doable, but
Njoku's out.
I wouldn't start.
Yeah.
I still wouldn't start him. Over
Mel,
Rice.
who are you starting at tight end? Because honestly, unless it's Bowers or McBride, I would start Fannin with no Njoku playing.
No, this one it might be it might be Pitts already.
Yeah, well,
it might be Pitts already, or it's Goddard.
Why we didn't host this yesterday then?
Goddard. Or
I think I'd go Rice too. I do like the Fannin play though.
Yeah, no, I would go back to Rice here. Again, this is
maybe he'll catch the ball this week.
This is a do or die game. Pat Mahomes never been in this situation. Good. It's good for the league. And plus, I love it when I'm right. Well, I'm not really that right because I did have them making a wild card. That still might happen, by the way. I picked up Evans and I kept him on IR. Now he's back. Can he be a start for the playoffs? My playoffs start week 16. Based on what we saw yesterday, yes.
Yeah. Yep.
Based on what we saw, absolutely.
He went to all four of the wide receivers. Even Tez Johnson went to one time, but McMillan got his.
We saw what this looks like.
Yeah.
There were really no limitations for Mike Evans.
You get their offensive line freaking dialed back in, where nobody's hurt, and give him some time.
The limitation for Mike Evans would be Baker right now, but that doesn't even seem like a problem. Coleman, Vidal, Gainwell, Henry. Let's give this one to Lonnie because I already weighed in on this one yesterday. But Lonnie, who
Yeah,
you
to
sitting
me,
here?
it's just down to sitting Corum or Vidal. I like Gainwell, I like Henry. Corum has been doing better than Kyron the last few weeks, which is kind of scary for some Kyron owners. But again, going back to what I said,
Rhino hates him. Rhino hates him.
When did I say that? When did
we'll
I
get to that in a
Corum?
second. We'll get to that in a second.
Rhino hates him.
Was my mouth?
He doesn't
Going
want
back to
anybody.
what I said earlier,
He doesn't want anybody going near his Kyron.
I love Corum. The only thing I said was temper your expectations because a lot of the touches he got, especially last week against Arizona, was in garbage time. They sat Kyron. So that's all I said. That has nothing to do against. I like Corum. I like Corum out of college.
You might have been the only one.
Maybe Blake.
I'm keeping Gainwell. I'm keeping Henry. It's between Corum and Vidal. I think Hampton will play a lot more this week, and Vidal is going to just go back to the RB2 role and get maybe 20-30% of the snaps. So I'd probably sit Vidal here.
What scares me is what Roman said is like he made a comment today about whoever has a hot hand. You don't know. Going into the game, you don't know. If such and such as Hampton has a hot hand, he'll get majority. If Vidal's rolling good, the Vidal, it's a trap shoot. But I still think I would go. I'd sit Vidal.
I trust Corum to get red zone target. That's what it really comes down to.
And Corum's been splitting red zone carries with Tyron Williams.
What if Blake Corum is a little what if he's a little distracted or affected by the recent news coming out of Ann Arbor? No. That should not sway our decision making for Blake Corum. Kenny G. And of course it's the king. Should I pick up? Yes. Yeah.
Yep.
Yes. Absolutely. You're picking Emmanuel Wilson up, so someone else does not.
And who you dropping to pick him up, though, too? I always like to know that. But I would pick him up in a heartbeat.
Ron Smith, how are you this evening, Ron Smith? Go. If you're new to this channel, do us a favor. Please like and subscribe. We're marching our way all the way to 650, well before the Super Bowl, well before our goal, our date. Then Lonnie, holy smokes, man, it's going to be on from there. Holy smokes. Full PPR. Devin Neal. Kamara's out.
Mm-hmm.
Devin Neal's practice was upgraded. You know, he was a full from being questionable. Limited. He was full today. That's good news for Devin Neal. Bad news is they're playing the Panthers, who could pretty much continue to seal this division up. I would go with the full volume with Devin Neal. Who else is in that backfield? Not named Taysom Hill or Audric Estime. That's who's in that backfield. No, I was asking before I answered myself. In the flex, also start John Mechie, Jaden Higgins, or Darius Slayton.
I'm gonna go Slayton here.
I would not be starting any Jets.
This is a playoff team. Kudos to you.
I would not be starting.
No, in all seriousness, I do like Neal's potential with Kamara out. If you can start Gainwell in the Neal and Gainwell, because I would start both of them over Mechie, Higgins, or Slayton.
Yeah, agree right there.
Yeah, that's the move.
But if you need to start a wide receiver, I'm going to go Slayton.
Yeah, but if he's asking which of those three he has to start a wide receiver.
Dolphins against the running backs.
Dolphins. I might lean towards Higgins.
I like Higgins
because I feel like he has a much higher ceiling. Like Higgins could just magically have 20 points.
Oh wait, you know what? No, because Arizona's playing. I'm going Higgins. Arizona's playing Houston. I forgot about that. I go Higgins. Higgins and Neal.
I
If
don't
he
mind.
has to start wide receiver, yeah.
Yeah, I don't. If you could get away with starting both those running backs, that would be my first preference. And then I don't mind Slayton either, though. I don't mind Slayton. There's supposed to be a lot of points in that game. The Commanders, they stink. So do the Giants, but I don't know. Jaden Higgins, I don't know. I'm not comfortable with that. Although they are playing Arizona. Full PPR Manuel Wilson. If Jacob sits or pivot to Jaden Higgins or Slayton. Yeah, Manuel Wilson.
I'm playing Higgins.
If, and that's a big if. I'm pretty sure that Josh Jacobs will play.
Wait, Rhino, you said you'd start Higgins over Wilson if Jacobs is out?
Against the Broncos defense, yeah.
If Jacobs is out, I'm definitely starting Wilson. If Jacobs is playing, I'd probably lean towards Higgins.
Yes. The Broncos D, no. The Broncos D is no joke. We know this. They're no joke.
They're 11-2 because of that defense.
Yes. But I mean, like, we're not gonna take Emmanuel Wilson off the field just because it's the Broncos. This should be a smash mouth in the trenches game.
No problem.
You would sit Josh Jacobs if you had him because he's playing the Broncos. Would you sit Kyron? Would you sit? I mean, how about JT this time of year?
Yep. No, not JT.
I'm starting Phillip Rivers in my super
Emmanuel
flex.
Wilson isn't JT. Emmanuel Wilson isn't Kyron Williams. Emmanuel Wilson isn't Josh Jacobs.
The time he's played, he has. I don't know.
Yeah, Emmanuel. Yes, absolutely, Emmanuel. I mean, he doesn't have the same amount of opportunity as these guys.
I would go Jaden Higgins.
That's the only difference.
Just look what the receivers did last week against Arizona.
Yeah, against Arizona.
That's who Houston's playing is Arizona.
That
right,
well-oiled machine of an offense. That's that offense. Come on, it's a little bit different. The Texans' offense is not the Rams' offense. Mad Maxi.
It might be this week against Arizona.
Wow, I might go in and play against Arizona.
Sad.
Put the pads back on.
What a sad state of affairs that team is. It's so sad. Mad Maxi Goat. Am I crazy? You know, fucking crazy Mad Maxi Goat. Am I crazy for starting Fannin over Brees? I know he wants to continue to go back to Brees. I know it's FOMO is what it is. And I'm not even joking with you, brother. Like, what the hell happens when we do bench him and he goes off and now we're depressed for 2 weeks? That's what it is. How do we start any New York Jet football player is wild to me. Wild.
Garrett Wilson when he's healthy. But
he's not even practicing.
Yeah, I know. If this is tight end premium, 100% Fannin. If it's not, it really comes down to would I rather lose in the playoffs with Breece Hall giving me 5? Or would I rather lose knowing that I swung for the fences and started Harold Fannin when David Njoku's out? I'm swinging for the fences. It's playoff time. I'm starting Fannin.
We should be swinging for the fences no matter what at every call here.
I'm not losing my playoff game because of Breece Hall.
We really should be swinging for the best, highest ceilings.
Yep.
Not the safe floors anymore. It's win and go home. My receivers are Devontae, Evans, Myers, Wilson, Tet. My running backs are A-Chain and Harvey and Jenkins and Bucka, Rico. Tight end is Brenton Strange and Harold Fannin. And Allen, Dak, Burrow. Court picked my lineup.
I have the exact same. So Allen, Dak, Burrows. Just who would you guys play? What's like the two? I'm two quarterback. Scott Fishbowl.
I would never sit Josh Allen.
I'm not sitting Josh Allen, but I'm going between Dak and Burrows.
It's Burrow, not Burrow. So let's.
Yeah,
I would go with Joe Shiesty.
Let's have it right now. I have it with Joe Shiesty. All right.
That's Joe Shiesty. You know this. It's Joe Shiesty. You know, we don't know what Brian.
I'd probably start
Dak. May
That's
throw
just
Dak.
me.
I think the Vikings.
Dak against Minnesota?
I think the Vikings may give them a little bit of a fuss, a little bit, and then eventually in the fourth quarter, Dak will, he'll get his, he'll connect with one of his receivers. Hopefully, it'd be CD or Pickens, not Ferguson, and the Cowboys should win this game, but not by a blowout and not by a 55, 60-point scoring affair either. I don't think so anyway.
So one quarterback. I'm playing Allen, 2 flex.
Is there a question?
Oh, it's one quarterback.
2 flex, 1 quarterback. So Allen.
Hopefully, he already started Evans.
I think I go in the flex. I go Junkins and Myers.
This is a similar.
Yeah.
Is this the same guy that asked earlier about his flex?
Yes.
I think it is.
Yes.
With this information, I'm still picking McMillan and Judkins for my flex.
I would pull Strange and play Fannin, if that's possible to do, which I believe it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't play Brent Strange.
Fannin. So my lineup would be Allen, A-Chain, assuming you already started Bucky. If not, then Judkins. Adams, Evans. Well, then your flex would be McMillan and Judkins, assuming you already started Bucky. And then Fannin.
There it is, Beat Goat. Motherfucking Beat Goat. Yeah, Maxie. Yeah, I think A-Chain's probably. It's been sick all week. It's a tough week, man. Maxie. What up? Do I start Pat Mahomes or Goff indoors?
Goff against the Rams.
I also got Debo Ladd.
It's going to be a good game.
Ladd in Kansas City and Watson. Start two out of Debo, Ladd, and Christian Watson.
I'm starting Watson.
You would start Christian Watson
Yeah.
and hope, not hope, but wait and expect the Packers to get him when it's single high, 1-on-1. Because if they play majority of the time too high, it might be tough for Watson. But I still wouldn't sit him.
I think I'd go Watson and Ladd.
I'd also go Watson and Ladd.
Yeah, let's not.
And then I would start Goff.
Let's not screw around with that.
Debo in September, maybe, but that Commanders offense has been very disappointing the last month.
And Goff is, to me, is the easy one here. It's amazing that we're saying that. I'm making sure that we're saying the right thing. Goff against the Rams. It is the Rams.
Just hit my own mic. I don't think you go wrong with either of the quarterbacks. I'm pretty indifferent on starting Mahomes or Goff. I think both of them should get you about 20 to 25 this week.
Yeah.
I think both matchups are just going to be high-scoring games. Chiefs-Chargers. Chiefs have their backs through the wall right now. Like, they need to win.
It's going to be freezing. Can the Chargers play in that environment? Can the Chargers play in that environment is the question, right? We always question the Dolphins. Can they play below 40? The Chargers are going to be playing in below 20.
He wants his airtime too, huh?
He's battling the Husky for a toy.
Oh, jeez.
This is a family show. He's building up to pick up. No. No, he's not.
I'm out on Bill.
Yeah, there's no Bill.
I was down on Bill a long time ago.
I'm
There's
out
no
on
Bill.
Ja'Cory.
There's no. Yeah, his name shouldn't even be Bill.
The bill is overdue now.
Billy Goat, Warren Fannin, Gasicki. Pick one.
Cannon.
So this is a close one. This is interesting.
Either Fan or Jaceki.
I wish they would add if it was tight end premium or not. I'm assuming it's not since they didn't add it, right? But
only Sniper plays tight end premium. That's not true.
is it? I mean,
It's not true.
I didn't play much tight end premium, but like over the last like 2 years, I've been a pretty big fan of it.
It is. Somebody in this group doesn't like tight ends at all. So
Hey, 2024, every tight end was getting 7 points a game.
You have to put a premium on the position. That's how bad it is. I mean, you can just make this up. Why isn't there a premium on wide receivers?
There is. It's PPR.
yeah.
All right. Yes. Exactly.
Exactly.
But it's been like that for freaking ever.
All right. Well, let's do point per carry. Let's inflate the running backs while
There's no need to. They get volume. They have the volume there.
Emmanuel Wilson will thrive in point per carry.
Point per carry. I mean, you look in today's modern like league site. You could set any settings are custom. I think Gasecki is kind of sort of sneaky here though. I do, and the Ravens
out.
The Ravens are like middle of the pack against tight ends. Warren, that's just a huge wild card. I know you like Warren, Mad Maxie. The dink and dunks may go to him. Trunk goat, baby,
I'm a headless dog.
There's the motherfucking trunk goat. And the Lucius, baby. There's the Lucius. Lucius goat. You need to start full PPR. Dalton or Mark. It's Dalton.
I'm going Schultz.
It's Dalton here. Yeah, Arizona is just so bad. Basically at every position. They're bad at tight end and they're really bad at running back. Arizona. I don't know. I would start Dalton Schultz. No designation, Lucius, baby. No designation. There are no designations here, Lucius. Lucius, baby.
Which
is my guy, Lucius?
What was the one that she put that for? Was that the?
There's no tight end designation in that league. It was more like the half PPR one. Well, while you guys look for that, maybe now's a good time.
Yeah, because Sherry's put not tight end premium.
Maybe now's a good time
to
get a message out from our sponsor.
Hey goats, please do me a favor, please like and subscribe and hit those notifications so you don't miss any of our content.
Your ads never get old.
You're like, when we played the first night you're doing a guest host, you're like, is that you? It's like, yeah, that's me.
No, you like this operation, Lonnie. I know that. By the way, folks, if you don't know already, this guy Lonnie is a dog in several of our leagues. Several, not zero, several.
Yeah, he's fixing with the Chop League too.
He's a fucking dog.
Yeah. Rhino came in third in the Chop League. Sieg, you did pretty good.
Uh-huh.
I had to get that in there at some point, and Rhino set me up pretty good.
All right, no problem. I got a calendar here. I got a calendar in front of me. I'm just gonna start circling dates.
Man,
like if you thought my lab production was kind of like lunatic wide. Oh man, am I going to be in the lab this year? And harder. Yeah, no, I didn't. The chop league. That was my first chop league. I did not do well.
Yeah.
Did not do
Same.
well. I did not do well in my own invitational. The Fantasy Goats Invitational. Didn't even, that's the disappointing one, not the chop. That's the disappointing
I
one.
told everyone week one because again it was my first time doing it, but I still understood that you can't waste all your fab the first month, and people were someone spent I think 600 on.
Yep.
I would.
I can't remember who it was. What?
No, I have no idea either. I wasn't there.
Someone spent like 600 on I think Bucky or someone, and I'm like, dude, you're not gonna. No one's got fab at the end, and the last like 3 weeks I was going with fab.
Yeah, you were, man. I was picking up the scraps.
The scraps were getting pretty good though.
Yes, they were. Get me going, man.
The Saints defense is sneaky. The Saints defense is sneaky because they get the Jets next week. That's what makes the Saints sneaky. I don't know if you're not playing the Saints this week against the Panthers, right?
They're against the Jets this week.
No.
Or no, Jets. Not, I'm
Patriots play the Ravens.
I have the wrong thing pulled up. My bad.
So yes and no, B. Like, yes, to stash the Saints for the Week 16 matchup. I don't know about that Week 17, but in Week 16, yes, they have the Jets. And the Patriots. Patriots. I know we got the Bills this week, and then what does it look like for the Patriots?
Patriots play the Jets week 17.
Okay.
Saints play the Titans.
Now and if depending on the outcome of that game this week between the Bills, they could still be needing to play in that game for for the 1 seed or something, or to maintain the 1 seed.
Yeah, 'cause even if the Broncos, like if the Bills win and the Broncos win or lose, the Patriots will still be fighting for the 1 seed.
Yeah.
But I like the direction that you're going in, Be Good. I get this. I would want this. I would want the Saints for next week. I'm okay with that. And then the Patriots following that. Lucius Kobe. Lucius in a league that gives 1 point per completion.
Whoa.
Sounds like another league that we're
Brock
in.
Purdy QB1.
Sounds like another silly ass league with silly scoring and silly roster. In a league that gives 1 point per completion for quarterback, need to start Hurts or Brissett. Brissett has outscored fantasy format
All season.
But it's the Texans that scare me. Yeah, and the Texans would scare me
Hurts
too.
plays, and we talked about this last night. The Eagles need to get right, and this week's game against Raiders, they need to get right. If they can't get right against Raiders, then they're done. They're toast.
The question here, though, is does Jacoby Brissett's volume get him to a little bit more completions than does Jalen Hurts' completions?
Yeah.
And the lesser volume, right? I mean, I don't think Jalen Hurts and the Eagles don't need to throw the ball 50 times to complete 35, right? But I could see Jacoby Brissett throwing the ball 50 times, 45 times, and completing 30. I get it.
I've never played in a league like this, but I would also.
I did in Yahoo League.
Yeah.
Yahoo IDP League was nuts.
If you could stomach the fact that you're going to get a lot of incompletions along with it, by all means, I would stick with Brissett here.
Yeah, same here.
It feels weird saying that, but yeah.
And what about
on IR now for sure?
What about turnovers? Also, like what about the INTs -2, or is that going to be something crazy also?
Yeah, Hurts might get 2 picks in one play this week.
Again, I would expect Brissett to at least have one, and Hurts to maybe have 1 to 0. So that's going to matter also. Lucius, baby, that's my advice there. I may go with Brissett just because of that volume. 30 points. 30 points off of completions. 25 points off of completions. If he could get that. If he could throw that amount. Let's not forget, the Texans may just take him out of the game.
Michael Wilson's out there somewhere.
The Texans may take him out of the game altogether. We don't wish injury on anybody. Right, Trongo?
2 wide receivers, 1 flex. Devontae Smith and Olave. Flex. Gainwell. Yep.
Yeah, I'm kind of on the same boat, honestly. Nico, Olave. If Jacobs misses, I would start Wilson. If Jacobs plays, then my flex would probably... It's between Jalen Warren and Gainwell, and I'd probably lean towards Gainwell because Gainwell's looked a little bit better in my opinion.
Well, plus, yes, your receiving upside. Jalen Warren hasn't been having the receiving upside.
But Warren can do that. It's just
I know
they haven't been.
That's
Yeah.
how he scored last week, isn't it?
Jalen Warren, I believe so.
Yeah, I mean, none of them are rushing the ball, but that's all they're doing is getting the catches, and that's how they're scoring. Gainwell's getting more than Jalen Warren, or at least it has been like that for the last week or two. I would take one of the Pittsburgh running backs. Again, this game is not going to be a throwing affair. Both sides. I would take one of those guys. I think one of them should be able to run on the Dolphins. And then my 2 wide receivers here are Nico and Olaf. That's it. That's it, Chongo, baby. That's it. Emmanuel Wilson. If Jacobs misses, then we've got ourselves another set of circumstance. But I don't think he's going to miss. Would you drop Dallas Goedert for Juwan Johnson? No. You're welcome. I need CMC to match or outperform Bijan. God almighty.
It's possible. I mean, it's CMC.
Oh,
it's possible.
Tennessee, yeah. But Tennessee,
I'm not going to bet against CMC.
How about that,
Tennessee's
Bijan?
rush defense is pretty damn good. They're not slouches, so
How about that, Bijan, baby? Bijan. Get him.
I benched Bijan this week and chopped.
yeah. But your team is good enough where you can bench them.
You shouldn't bench Bijan.
I have CMC, Jonathan Taylor, and Devon A-Chain.
When you want to lose, you bench Bijan.
I'm not benching A-Chain.
He's not going to lose. If he loses, it'll be just a complete team failure because people went out in the first quarter.
I also have this, even though I'm a Bills fan, I have this undying loyalty to players I draft in my Dynasty League. And A-Chan is one of those guys I drafted in my Dynasty League.
We have to go with the game environment, right? It's like, okay, Devon A-Chain coming in banged up. I mean, look, if he gets a full workload, that's a different story. But, we could debate this all day long. Bijan, you don't sit Bijan. I don't sit Bijan. Get Bijan 80% of the snaps, and he doesn't score below 30 fantasy points for you. I need CMC. It's possible. It's possible, Troy. Just go into the game thinking that, it'll be similar. It'll be comparable. It'll be around that. Brenton Strange or Johnson? Bob Goat. How are you, Bob Goat? Fucking Goat. Strange or Johnson. Also Myers or Jennings.
I'm
PPR.
going Jennings.
Yeah, and I would.
One now. I mean,
I'm not. Yeah,
going against Tennessee.
We're gonna get a Ricky Pearsall signing this week.
I hope so.
We are coming out of the bye. I would go Juwan Johnson. So Strange, Johnson, also Myers or Jennings. I guess we could go Jennings over Myers. It's pretty close here.
The one
Pretty
time I
close.
finally consider Myers. The all go with Jennings.
It's pretty.
I like them both. But I'll go Jennings just because the.
Pearsall's still out, right?
No,
No.
he's been playing, but he's been
He's,
out.
he's been running. He's been running cardio
Yeah.
for the last few weeks. It's like he hasn't. He's barely missed a snap. No, check his snap percentages.
Hmm.
So yeah, Pearsall's been out there. Just they're not on the same page yet. I'm sure the bye fixed that. Yeah. Again, I think Jacoby Myers is probably a little safer than Jennings. I think he might be a little bit safer.
God,
But I don't want safe. I don't. Yeah, I don't want. You're right. You're right. I don't want safe. I don't
I
want
think
safe.
you give me those options. You're like, who's scoring 20 this week? I would be less surprised if Jennings scored 20 this week.
And they're playing at home too.
Mariota carved up the Broncos defense. It's an outlier. That's an outlier, right? The Broncos. Were they coming off of the bye? If not, it was like a Monday night game in Washington D.C. That was an outlier, one of those quote unquote or air quotes trap games for the Broncos. Yeah, super flex, half PPR, Bannon on Mariota.
Oof.
Mariota.
I go Mariota too.
Mariota here. Try to get Fannin into your tight end. If not, if you can't take Pitts out. Sport doggy goat. There he is, the sport doggy goat. I've been
Don't drop London. Pick up Likely or Andrews.
I've been using.
Trust Bowers.
Drop London. Don't drop London. No. But I just trust him.
The second you drop London, someone else is going to pick him up. And then London's going to be healthy.
Without a doubt.
That's how it always happens.
I like Bowers. I like Pickett in there with Bowers. It's going to be a dink and dunk kind of game.
He's their only weapon. Not named Ashingenti. They have two weapons, just like what we saw last night. the Eagles defense isn't that much better than the Bucs defense this season. Just like we saw last night. They are heavy targets to the tight end and the running back.
And I would play me over Jackson too.
Sport doggy goat. Motherfucking doggy Snoop Doggy Dog. Sport doggy doesn't mind.
Yeah, I especially knowing that you'd have to drop London just to start someone else over Bowers.
Who are your receivers?
Double whammy.
Who are your receivers that you dropped London? I mean, is there another receiver that you can maybe drop that's sitting on the bench that is it maybe a handcuff receiver?
Even if there was, I'd still start Bowers over Likely and Andrews.
Oh yeah, same here.
Yeah.
Especially Andrews.
Sport doggy dog. Sport doggy goat. He doesn't mind the barking here. Christian Watson quote something. I have Michael Wilson starting and Devontae Smith in there as well. I would probably go Christian Watson over Devontae Smith, and I don't like Michael Wilson either based on the matchup. But I get it.
Gotta start Michael Wilson.
Don't
look at the matchups. Marvin is out. That's all the info you need this week.
Yeah. Tell that to Michael Johnson, knock on wood, this upcoming Tuesday. When Derek Stingley completely locks him down and the rest of that team completely locks this Cardinals team down.
Except for Michael Wilson.
Or Trey McBride, but okay, what if it really does all go to Trey McBride? What if Lucius's quarterback, Jacoby Brissett, doesn't even get close to 20 completions and it only completes 10
But what if he has
15.
10 completions for 10 touchdowns?
Stop.
Are you on drugs?
Come on.
Michael Wilson, 10 yards, 10 catches, 10 touchdowns.
Stop. Enough of that nonsense. Watson or Cortland Sutton?
I'd go Watson.
I'd go Watson too.
I'd go Watson. I don't know. I really don't think we're going to get a lot of Surtain on him. We'll get some, but not a lot. And if Riley Moss has to follow Watson around the line, then it could be good. It could be good. At the same token, the Packers aren't going to allow Cortland Sutton to beat them. I have Michael. So that's where I'm going, Michael Goat. It's Watson, and I guess we're gonna have to roll with Wilson just based on the volume. It's not great. It's really not great. I would definitely lower the expectations here. Ted. I would go Ted here.
I'd go Ted too.
Tyler Goat. What are you doing, Tyler, baby?
Whoever's dog's barking, now mine's barking.
Tyler, baby.
Oh.
I'm gonna let the Rams, the Rams Rhino answer this one here. This is a good one.
You're good. You're good starting off, but
too many eggs in one basket.
It is against Seattle. They're playing in Seattle, but I would play all four. I mean, all three.
So the too many eggs in one basket. That theory, you don't buy into that one.
I don't buy into it at all either.
No,
it's like the players are
offenses Rams have.
Yeah, the players are still going to score what they would even if they weren't on your team. Like if you have Devontae Adams and Puka, you're happy, but just because they're on the same team, if on your fantasy team, then it's a problem. It's like you'd be happy with Devontae Adams in every league, you'd be happy with Puka in every league.
Yeah.
Plus these three here are, I mean, that's the quarterback, the running back, and the defense. I mean, that's okay.
Yeah, 100%.
That's okay. But that's not it. But why do you say Seattle? It's not Seattle.
Yeah, they play Seattle next week.
Oh, next week. That's a different story. Well, the defense.
I would still play all three comfortably.
Oh, I think the Rams D is gonna smoke. They're gonna smoke.
I wouldn't start the Rams defense against Seattle.
Donald's gonna.
I went heartbeat.
He's gonna see ghosts.
Sam Darnold.
They'll beat the Seahawks.
Look, they did.
Let's not take
like 2 interceptions on him the last time they played.
Look, it wouldn't take anything away from the season that the Seahawks had. They'll take a loss. They're going to still get a wild card. They're not going to be able to beat the Rams defense. No. They're going to make them see ghosts. Ghosts. Remember, 3D chess, Rhino. 3D chess. It's not Jake Ferguson or Dalton Schultz. Dalton. Michael Johnson, Goat. Let's get us down here. Dave, very competitive. He's a freaking beast. It's not as competitive as you know. J Goat, baby. Yes, the J motherfucking Goat. The J Goat, baby. Lonnie, start 2 running backs here. Trevion, Judkins, Harvey, and Genty. I already weighed in yesterday. I want you to weigh in right now for the J mother-loving Goat.
This is a tough one. This is actually a pretty tough one. I'm going to stick with my guns and go.
What are you laughing at here? This isn't a joke. What do I look like? Do I amuse you? Do I look like a clown?
A little red nose, you could. Some makeup.
This is life and death for the J Go baby.
Gun to my head, I'm starting Judkins and Genty.
I like Hendy.
We're sitting RJ here. It's again, I get it that he's getting volume.
I just don't like Harvey. I just really don't.
He hasn't rushed for over 55 to 60 yards yet. Yes, he's involved in the passing game. Yes, he'll get us I guess like he's like the 65 to the 35 in a share. The Packers, man, this is a bad game for RJ.
I think I go Henry Jenkins.
We have. I said yesterday, right? Trevion Henderson against the Bills, explosive, big playability, and your other one was Genty. I think I would go. Yeah, it is Genty for me.
And I go Jenkins.
I'm getting all that PPR out of Genty.
So we got two votes for Judkins, 2 votes for Genty.
And Trevion.
1 vote for Trevion. Or wait, Rhino, did you say Trevion?
Oh yeah.
So we have 2 votes for 3 players.
But see, I can go Genty too. I have no problem with it because just the receiving upside too. I just think Jenkins might have better.
Jago knows where I stand.
I think Judkins of these 4 is the one I'm the most confident in.
I can go with that easily. And I could do Henry or Genty. Either one, you're gonna win.
Hendo, Harvey, and Genty. I think all of them are going to get in that like 12 to 15 point range. The only way Henderson has 20 plus is if he gets like a 50-yard screen pass and takes it to the house, which is possible. Don't get me wrong, very possible.
Hope that happens a couple of times.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. But
we've seen the ways to which Trevion Henderson can kill a defense. The only question now remains is the opportunity.
Vrabel.
Him on the field now.
That is Mike. If I knew Stevenson was out, I'd do Judkins Hendy. But because Stevenson
just because of that right there, how you put that, yeah, I go Jenkins Genty too.
I'm able to switch Rhino's vote a lot tonight. I like it.
It's that beautiful head of yours, man. You know.
The Bills will win.
It's like staring in the mirror.
It's fantastic. Jago baby. No matter what.
One flex out of any of those running backs, you didn't pick my 2 running back spots.
Do we miss? I don't even remember this question.
2 running backs out of those 4. And
no, yeah, we said Genty and Jenkins. So 1 flex out of any of those running backs you didn't pick. Oh,
I see what he's saying.
Okay,
so including with the running backs we didn't pick, and these receivers, who would you start in the flex? So if we're going Genty Judkins, then it's these guys plus Henderson and Harvey for his flex option.
Okay. I'm not starting Pittman.
Agreed.
Okay, that's easy.
Or Henderson.
Wouldn't be Keenan Allen. No. The tight end we could select Fan in there, and now it's picking between Watson or one of those running backs. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I'm between Watson, Henderson, and Kelsey. I don't mind. Kelsey's very reliant. I know it's a whatever. I've had Kelsey in a flex, and he's been very very nice.
I'm sure he's very nice last week.
He was.
I'm sure Derwin James is gonna look to break his ribs. I'm serious. He is the nicest guy in the NFL. He's the meanest on the field. I'm gonna start Fan and just.
Well, he's starting Fan at tight end. He's staying for the flex.
All right.
Yeah.
2 running back spots. We got those, right?
Yep.
Christian Watson or Kelsey.
I think Quentin Johnson might be out this week too.
He was questionable.
So if he's out, then I might go Keenan Allen.
I think I'd still start Christian. Honestly, that wouldn't affect me too much, just because I think Ladd would get the volume and Hampton and the run game. But I would go Watson.
Motherfucking Quincy. Wheels up for Watson, J-Goat. Wheels up.
Yeah.
Quincy, motherfucking GQ. GQ is playing during his bye week. Starting left. Higgins is out. 1 running back, 2 wide receiver, 2 flex. Kareem Hunt or Vidal in the same game. Chuba Hubbard, Singletary, Yoshibas, Jacoby, Jaden Higgins, BTJ. Pick 1, Lamar or Purdy.
I'm going Purdy.
Yeah, I'm also going Purdy. That's easy.
And I think I'll go.
I'm going Kareem
Chuba.
Hunt. Oh, you're going Chuba? You're going Chuba? Really?
Quincy, this must be Quincy's 6 seed team. This must be Quincy's week 15, like, yeah, I just made the playoffs team. Because his other team is not this. His other team, he's on bye. His other team was 14-0, so it's not this team.
So Purdy.
1 running back. I'm okay with Chuba against the Saints.
2 wide receivers. I'm going Myers and
BTJ. Oh, the same. That's right. The same
yeah.
team.
I'd go Myers and Jaden Higgins, and then flex. I would flex Hunt and I might flex Brian Thomas Jr. because I'm not sure because we think Labasius will get the targets, but the last time Higgins was out was Tinsley was getting the targets.
I think I'd go Purdy, Kareem Hunt, Devin Singletary, and then flex, or the receivers be Myers, BTJ, and then flex Higgins and I'd probably have to go Hubbard there. Yeah.
There you go. GQ. Let's see, GQ. GQ hoisting trophies. Goats I'm using Houston as my defense. And Kaimi.
That can win you the game just there. Just right there. That can win you the game.
Probably. It wouldn't surprise me. Nothing surprises me anymore.
What's up, Nathan?
Nate Goat. Nate Goat. How we feel about Evans? Look good. Look good. Baker doesn't look good, but he looked good. With Tyrod and Fields out, would you start Charbonnet over Breece Hall? I probably would, as a matter of fact.
Aaron Glenn could start at quarterback, and they still wouldn't give Hall the snaps he needs to be.
They're shot. That team is shot. I don't know why Breece Hall doesn't pop up on the injury report with an injury. The Jets are consulting with doctors on Gary Wilson. Bullshit. Did War Chief get replaced? Of course not. Of course, the War Chief didn't get replaced. The War Chief is on holiday vacation. No, he's not replaced. He'll be back next week. In the meantime, we've got you another War Chief. We've got you a War Lieutenant, actually. A War Lieutenant.
We know what that signing bonus looks like.
We got you a. We got you a pretty solid.
What rank did you retire when you left the Army? What rank?
Specialist.
Specialist. So it was E4?
Yeah. I could have went to the board and got promoted and all that, but I was medically discharged. So for a year and a half I was a specialist, but you can't go to the board to get promoted while you're injured essentially.
Yeah.
What'd you specialize in? Is that confidential?
I was an infantryman.
Is that classified?
What?
So it's not classified.
Wait, what are you asking, Zeke?
What were you a specialist in?
No, that was my rank.
All right, thank you. What does it mean, specialist? And then I think you answered infantry.
So, no, anyone could be so. It goes private 2, private first class.
Yeah. I got all that part.
And then specialist.
So what was your specialty?
Well, my job was an infantryman.
His rank was a specialist.
Okay.
Just like when I got out, I was a Lance Corporal.
That's like a fake specialist.
A Lance Corporal? Lance Corporal
I was
Harold.
Lance Corporal a couple of times when I was in the Marine Corps.
Lance Corporal Harold W. Dawson. Blonde goat. What a blonde baby. The blonde goat motherfucking baby, bro. Had Mike Evans. Mike Evans on bench. You gotta come see us on Thursdays, man.
Right, receiver 2 and 3 in the flex.
Mike Evans on the bench. We said yesterday I said Mike Evans would get us around 11, 12 points. He got us to 19.
Okay, so wide receiver 2 and 3. I'm going. I go Myers. I might go Myers and Addison. Flex. If Wilson's going out, flex Wilson. If not, then I'm going to flex Henderson.
Give me Keyshawn Boutte. Give me Jacoby Myers. That would be wide receiver 2, wide receiver 3, and then give me one flex. Give me or D Adams. Devontae Adams?
I think
He's saying he's saying Adams as his wide receiver 1.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's that. So your flex appeal is now Trevion Henderson.
Yeah, for Wilson, it really just if Jacobs is out, you start Wilson.
Yes.
No matter where you can.
Yes. If Jacobs is out. Playoff question. Of course, one goat. Who for my quarterback? I got Brissett. Waivers.
Damn.
Bryce Young, CJ Stroud, Trevor Lawrence, or Caleb. Yeah, I don't want to start Brissett tomorrow unless you're playing in a completion zone.
league.
I like Bryce Young.
I would take Caleb off the waiver.
Yeah.
Against the Browns. Interesting. I may go.
I'd take Bryce Young. I'd take Bryce Young against
We're
Orleans.
all over the place.
That's not a bad one. That's not a bad one. We're watching Bryce Young closely this week.
Mm-hmm.
I trust Ben Johnson to just outcoach Stefanski. For me, that's what that matchup's going to come down to. Myles Garrett's probably going to sack Caleb Williams like 5 times.
Can't get to him.
I think Caleb Williams is going to have a good day.
Can't get to him. That's the beauty of what Ben Johnson has got going for them right now. The run game and how you can't get to Caleb.
I'm not betting against Myles Garrett, but that Bears O-line is special.
It's good.
It's great.
You could do Bryce Young. You could do Trevor. You could do any of these over Brissett. As a matter of fact, I would feel better. I would feel much better if you had any one of these guys. Don't forget.
CJ Stroud has Arizona.
Trevor
Remember
Lawrence.
what I said earlier? It's like some of these questions comes down to who am I comfortable losing my playoffs? I would not start Trevor Lawrence in my playoff game. Even though he's been pretty good lately. I can't do it. Bryce Young, I can't start Bryce Young in my playoff game. Can't do it.
I'm typically not in the camp of Trevor Lawrence, but I'm kind of warming up to him. If this continues on, if Liam Cole maybe has unlocked him, I'm okay with it. I want to see good. I don't want to continue to see shit like we saw last night.
I almost won $130,000 once on the Trevor Lawrence bet, but I was too chicken to.
Holy crap!
I was if I have time to talk, it was one of those like I had like 5,000 in my savings account at the time, and it was when it was their playoff game when they're down like 30, and you ever get those? Yeah, you ever get one of those feelings where you're just like, it was like an epiphany. Where like, I just felt like they were gonna come back. I loaded the $5,000 into DraftKings. I had the bet set, would have won me $130,000. I'm like, I can't. I feel like I just had a weird feeling that they're going to come back, but I'm like, I can't do this. I'll be the laughing stock of my friends if I just do $5,000 on Trevor Lawrence. I put the phone away. I took a nap, and I woke up to Trevor Lawrence with his helmet in the air after they won the game. Like, it was a emotional roller coaster for me.
It's getting to be emotional right now for me too.
Oh, I was like, one click away if I had the guts.
Right, Rob? Rob Goat? How'd you like that story, Rob Goat?
Two running back, 3 wide receiver, 1 flex, CMC, Swift, Chubb, one guy, Conky, Debo, 1, Juwan Jennings, Luther Burden, Shaheed, left Evans on my bench. So 2 running backs, you're going CMC for sure.
Yeah.
I think I'd go CMC.
McConk's. Gotta go with McConk's. You've got both.
I think I'd go CMC and Chuba.
Yeah, I agree.
3 wide receivers. I'm going Ladd, Juwan Jennings, and Burden. 1 flex. Flex, I'm thinking. I'm going to flex either Swift or Mungai.
I might just. I would say the same, except for the flex. I might roll my dice with Debo.
I'm gonna go with
just because I really don't like the Swift against the Browns this week.
I'm gonna go with one of the Bears, if not both of them, and sit Chuba. But I get it. I mean, I don't think this matchup isn't really the matchup for that. Last week, that's a different story. But I don't know if this matchup is. But I definitely want one of them. And no, it's Ladd. It's always Ladd, no matter what. Ladd. Mike Evans on the bench. That upsets me, Rob Goat. It upsets me. Yeah, we can't. We're not gonna. Can't play Luther Burden in this spot. Not Shaheed in this spot. I'm not a fan of Debo in this spot, and Juwan Jennings is the move against the Titans, Rob.
So who's your three wide receivers then?
That would be Juwan.
Ladd.
And
then me.
Debo. Then Debo.
See, I play Burden.
And Debo, then. Romo Dunze is questionable. He hasn't been ruled out yet. If he comes back. Even let's say hypothetically, Lex Luthor does find the end zone. Wow, what kind of boom is that? 14, like a Chris Godwin game yesterday. It's not bad. We'll take it, but I mean, it's not like we're not going to. His ceiling is capped just based on the pass volume, based on the other options that Caleb has when DJ Moore and the tight ends, and if Romo Dunze does come back. Zacchaeus, and it's their run game. It's their freaking run game.
Whose dog is it?
No, it's my husky, but I can't hold him to calm him down.
Oh.
I mean, I could, but I don't know if he'd fit on the camera.
No. I think my dogs are kicked out because I have a new one, and
hold on.
It'll be really good. And all stars they start playing. It's like, good God. Cleveland defense or Patriots defense?
Not the Patriots this week.
Yeah, I'm going Cleveland's defense.
Not the Patriots this week. FPP.
1 running back, 2 wide receiver, 1 flex. Carvin Williams, Junkins, Harvey, Woody Marks, Rice, Devontae Smith, Michael Wilson, Wandell. My other running back is Bijan. So running back.
Ooh, this is a tough one.
I think I'm going Woody Marks in this one. Yeah, I think I'm going Woody Marks for running back. And then 2 wide receivers. Rasheed Rice and Wandell, and flex. I'll flex Devontae Smith.
This would be
Oh man,
this is
I gotta start. I'm gonna put my dice on Kyron. It might be crazy to leave Judkins and Woody on the bench, but I'm gonna go with consistency. Put in Kyron, Rasheed Rice, Michael Wilson is my wide receiver 2, and then for flex, then I might slide in Judkins.
we're not sitting Kyron.
I am.
Every time in my dynasty, I have Kyron and Judkins, and every time I swap them out, the other one scores crazy.
It's like Woody Mark against Arizona.
What's she? Oh, I know why. Mm-hmm. Bob Goat. What's up, B-goating, baby? B-goating. My other RB was Bijan. So we gave I like Woody. This has to be the game for Woody.
Especially Nick Chubb is still hurt. He hasn't practiced all week.
I'm gonna go with the veteran, if that's what you want to call Kyron Williams at this time. The veteran. Okay, in implied scoring total points in that game. Let the Rams get into that 10-yard line. Let Blake Corum score also. I think Kyron gets the first crack. No? I think he gets the first crack.
You can't go wrong Kyron Williams either, you know.
Let's look at it from the standpoint of like the options that we have to choose from. If Kyron Williams was not part of this grouping, then okay, it's still very good options. Kyron, Judkins, RJ, Woody. I mean, like, you drafted all rookies. A lot of them are doing really well for you, Rob Goat. You hit it out of the park. You're here, week 15. We're gonna sit Kyron Williams now? No.
Yeah, I feel like this is just one of those lineups. You don't need to get cute with the lineup.
I'm not getting cute.
No, I'm just saying, like, in general, not you.
No. I know you aren't talking. But at the same time, now you could kind of sort of, not the best practice now in week 15, but we could kind of sort of get a little bit cute with your RB2, with the next man. Woody, Quinshon Judkins, RJ.
I like them all for his flex.
I'm going to go, yes, that too. Well, except for, I would rank it RJ after Judkins. So it would be this order kind of, only Woody is ahead of RJ. That's it right there. Oh, Bijan is the RB1, so this is RB2.
Yep.
Yeah, Kyron, and then go with Woody. I'm okay with that.
Woody in the flex.
Woody in the what? Yes. Wandale.
I do that.
Wandale. My other Wandale, Rice. 2 wide. Rice is 1. Wandale is the second.
Man, I'm going to screenshot Michael Wilson's stat line on Sunday and tag you both in.
I have Mike Wilson playing in my Scott Fishbowl, so
Dave Lonnie from Blitz loves Michael Wilson. Your shepherd, the Fantasy Goats, is telling you to try to get away from Michael Wilson if you can this week. That's all. I'm not saying that we don't like Michael Wilson. It's a bad matchup, and we all know it. If he gets it on volume, he's going to get there on volume, and it'll be somewhere, again, around this 14, 13, and it won't be a bad game, but just as long as you expect that.
With MHJ out, that's why I am relying on this is the volume. I'm not saying he's not gonna have 5 catches for 150. I think he'll have the volume to have like 10 catches, even for 80 yards. That's still a great game, fantasy wise.
Michael Goat, how are you? Sniper hates Garrett Wilson. See what happens when you make one bad call with the sniper? It's like it's
Wasn't me.
downhill. It's downhill from there. She'll never have Garrett Wilson again on my team. Although the dude's talented, and we all know this. Be goating. Pick one. Judkins. No Ford or Sampson. That's right. Woody Marks. Michael Wilson. Houston's binge strapping wide receiver Wilson worries me for real. Yes. It's not that he's going to get his targets, right? How many of those are going to come down for catches, and how impactful is it going to be, right? Like it would bother me. He should get above 10 PPR points. But how much more after that?
Yeah, for the flex, I'd go Judkins here too.
I like Judkins here. I also like Woody Marks. Again, if Woody Marks is going to get another 30 touches, at least it's not going to be against the Chiefs this week. It'll be against the Cardinals.
I trust he's got a really good team if this is his flex question.
Yeah, of course he does.
Because I would say Judkins on the flex and find a way for Michael Wilson to be your wide receiver too, but he's got to have a pretty good wide receiver too for him to not even ask.
Of course he has a good team.
Michael Wilson's a good 20 points this week. Mark my words.
It's be goating. Of course he's got a good team. Hurts and
Going May.
It's like kibbles and bits. Hurts and May. Yeah, there could be a lot of points in that game. The only thing that would kind of worry me a little bit, but I should have mentioned this maybe a little bit earlier. What's the weather like, Lonnie? Where's this game? Is this game in
Foxborough? I'll look at the weather real quick.
Yeah, do we know the weather? I mean, it's a good, it could be.
I'll be the weather guy, I guess.
Could be lousy. We got winter weather is issued for here. I don't know what winter weather means. It means snipers.
It's a 1:00 game, right?
Freezing her ass off. I think so.
It's gonna be a crisp 31 degrees at kickoff.
Yeah, that's not bad. I wouldn't worry about that. Ron, the PPR running back questions I had. Your opponent.
Yeah. So
listen to me and not him.
It's in that little league that I'm just done with once the season's over.
Dave showed on how good the Bears are. All right, Dave. Sniper's like, yo, I don't know. She doesn't agree with your Bears take. What up, Michael, baby? What up, Michael, baby? There he is, Michael. Michael Goat. Oh, my goats. Gotta go back to Rushy Rice, man. Gotta go back to Rushy Rice. I don't see Tua throwing a lot.
Wait, does he mean Rico Dowdle? Or do you think that's a typo?
Oh, good goal.
Because this could be a flex question.
That means that we might be close to wrapping up for this evening. I'm starting to see doubles, triples.
Yeah, he's definitely talking about Rico because he later asked, and also Tet versus Rico if I decide to start Waddle.
Yeah, Rico or Waddle here. I think I would go with the dude that's on a better team right now, the Panthers. I would go with it's a 50-50 with him and Chuba. Rico might get some good work. Could go the other way too. I don't like Waddle in Pittsburgh. I don't like that.
I don't either, but Rico the last few games doesn't have like a crazy game like he did earlier in the season, where I kind of just would rely on Waddle's deep ball ability to maybe get a crazy play.
Maybe, but yeah, I think I would go Rico. Lucius, baby. Never the last question. Hope your Leafs go great. Appreciate you. I have Houston and Seattle. Doesn't feel like a wrong answer here, but who would you start? There is no wrong answer.
No,
Not for this one.
I think it's an easy start for Seattle.
Seattle over the Colts. Yep.
Bro, hasn't Philip Rivers? I'm assuming even if Riley Leonard's playing, you're for sure starting Seattle. But
is there any possibility that this is just an awful trap game? Because they're already looking at.
As a Rams fan, I hope so.
They're already looking at the Rams game. They're all, it's one of those silly situations. Silly. Houston's playing for everything right now. And so, I mean, Seattle should be also. But they know it may come down to it. Thursday night, no less, right? Short week. Right?
Yeah.
Lucius, baby. Lucius. I love both these defenses, man. Who takes the ball away more?
Seattle.
Philip Rivers hasn't played in 5 years. We gotta start. We gotta start Seattle.
He's like the question is who gets the ball? Who takes the ball away more? Answer: Philip Rivers.
Yeah.
Let's go Seattle. They're both fantastic. London is on my IR for week 15. That's this week. I'll need to drop a player to return him to the bench. Who do I drop? Hubbard, Vidal, Ville. It's Ville. You could drop Ville and you could elevate Drake London. Go.
Yeah.
That's what you do, sport doggy. That's what you do, sport doggy dog. And also Tet versus Rico if I decide to start Waddle.
Starting Tet.
I would do Tet Waddle as the two, personally.
Rob, I start thinking about it too much.
Boy.
Appreciate you, Rob Goat.
Overthinking cause you make mistakes.
Appreciate you. It could, yeah. Well, look, it's also it's human nature, right? It's human nature.
I did that. I could have. I was going back and forth, starting Cousins or Herbert in the Champs of Chump League.
Did you start Cousins?
I stuck with Herbert.
Oh.
So we'll see. We'll see.
I'd say it's hard to finally bench Emeka Buka, and I'm glad I did. Only 10.4. B Michael, I mean, it was a good move, right? Okay, fine. Like he only got us 10.4. Now the $1 million play is, does the guy that you're going to play instead of Emeka Buka exceed that?
Looks like he's playing Fannin in the flex instead. So.
He will.
Yeah.
Without Njoku.
That's the $1 million question. I'm not doubting the fact that you put him on the bench and he only got us to 10, which is, I think, a little bit better than what it's been, if you could believe that, right? Especially last week, it was less than 10. Now the question is, like, it won't matter if Fannin can't get us to at the very least 10.5, which I don't think would be the case, but because then, well, let's say Fannin gets knocked out of the game, first quarter, second play, and it's a 0.00. You're gonna be like, I should have played Emeka Buka. So in hindsight, yes, fantastic move right now. I just want you to understand.
With Njoku out, who says Kyle Pitts finishes this week as tight end 1? Harold Fannin could get $180 and 4 tutties, you know. Segan's just telling me to shut up right now.
I mean, look, it's possible. It wasn't a bad call for Wilson. I just don't like him. I'm pretty sure you asked a question that involved Garrett Wilson. This isn't this season. This was a few seasons ago. And it wasn't even here on YouTube, I think. I think it was the Spaces. It had to do with Garrett Wilson, 2023. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong. I said it was Garrett Wilson, and that game he did not have a good game at all. And we weren't very happy about it. And that's the genesis of the Garrett Wilson as far as I'm concerned.
You know what they say in Frozen? Let it go, let it go, let it go.
I've never found him to be that. I've never found him to be that productive. I feel like he's boom or bust. Does anyone else want to care to weigh in on that, or should I just keep moving?
I just keep moving.
When Wilson's healthy, I start him.
Yeah, 100%.
Michael, Garrett, any of them. I start.
Michael Goat. I'm not starting him at tight end because I have McBride.
Nice.
I can start Hampton at the flex also, but I just don't trust the work yet. That's why I'm starting Genty and Neal at RB. I agree with putting in Neal. I agree with Genty. It would be Hampton at flex. It would be Hampton or flex or Fadden. I think I'm. Well, you know me.
With Bannon.
You know me. I would probably go Hampton. I want the volume of the running back over what
But
we're
what's the
trying.
volume going to look like, though? That's the thing.
What we're trying. What's the volume going to look like for Harold Fadden? We're trying to predict it, right? Same thing. Same thing. I did not pick up Michael Wilson in the waivers this week because someone said not to. Is that me? Who?
Start Michael Wilson.
Who? I did not pick up Michael Wilson.
Don't cry.
I did not pick up Michael Wilson in the waivers this week because someone said not to. Just giving you shit, Dave. Sniper Mel, they sabotage.
See, that's what I'm saying, Michael. You understand?
They sabotaged you. I know better than that. The PMAC Goat. How are you this evening? If you're new to this channel, don't forget to please subscribe. Tony the Tiger or Chris Rodriguez? Do we expect an encore out of Tony the Tiger against the Niners? Or Chris Rodriguez versus the Giants?
Chris Rodriguez is banged up a little bit. But
I don't want to chase Tony Pollard.
I'm going Rodriguez.
I don't want to chase Tony Pollard. Michael, yes, I know he may or may not be in the panel right now. The panel? What panel? That's adorable. Lonnie. Adorable.
How old's your husky?
Had to get him to calm down off 5. The second I pick him up, he just freezes.
Yeah.
Oh, they're getting all riled up. Gotta get their zoomies out before they go to bed.
Mine are angry because they want food.
The country boy. What's up, country boy? Come on, let's finish strong.
All right, 12-man PPR start who? 1 quarterback, 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, tight end flex, 1 flex quarterback. All right, so quarterbacks for Mahomes. I'm going Purdy. I'm going CMC. Damn. I'm going CMC and Walker. Wide receiver, I'm going I think I'll go Olave. No, I think I'll go Diggs and Jennings. 1 tight end. I'll go Waller and flex. I'll go Olave. And I'll go 49ers D against Tennessee.
Darren Waller.
Yeah, honestly, I agree with that whole thing.
Whoa.
Jesus. 2 running back, 2 1. Purdy. CMC. Is that Aaron Jones? Kenny Walker? Skywalker. God, I can't trust Skywalker. It's so sad. So sad. It's a good thing that you'll be able to make up the points with CMC. I don't like Aaron Jones against the Cowboys, believe it or not. I would probably Walker. Go Walker as your RB2. Your 2 wide receivers are Chris Olave and Jennings. Too many Niners. Maybe Terry. Scary Terry against the Giants isn't a bad play. Scary Terry loves playing the Giants. That's not a bad play at all. And then I would maybe strange, but I would temper the expectations. The one thing that the Jets are good at is actually against the tight end. The one freaking thing. Their best player happens to be the linebacker. All right, thanks. Michael Goad, are we good here? Michael, country boy jazz goat. I hope. Yeah, if not, if we need more clarification, if we need to make an adjustment before Sunday, we will be back tomorrow night. Guarantee it. No one sabotaged her. Michael Goat, nobody.
No, the Goats did.
Anybody could get knocked out the game. Sorry, no. Yes, doesn't matter. I just don't like Garrett Wilson. Some people just don't like players. Yeah, that's true. It's very true. Some players.
I don't like RJ Harvey.
No, you don't. And our boy Jax doesn't like Tootin or Carmen Williams.
Who's that player for me? Not a tight end. Not a tight end. Who could that? I mean, like, no, seriously. Like, you think I don't have that. I don't like. Oh, I don't like that player.
DK Metcalf for me.
Not even. I like DK Metcalf in certain spots. I'll take DK Metcalf, but I don't take DK Metcalf for.
Oh yeah,
Sutton. But why?
Why do you?
You know why? I mean, like, because of his age, because I don't think he's very fast, because I don't think that he could be explosive, not very fast. I've seen him make very, very lucky, skillful catches.
Lucky, skillful catches.
Well, yeah, like he held on to the ball going out of bounds and whatnot, like from Russ. I remember it specifically, like 2 weeks in a row. He's not fast. He's not very athletic anymore. And then for the beginning of his career, he was injured. He was injury prone. So he's finally been healthy in the latter half. He's just not very good. He's not. I promise you, I would be shocked. Well, actually, he's just on a new contract. Still, does it seem like this team cares about dead capping people?
Nope.
Sutton, there he is.
Yeah, see, and Rob Goat's been with us for a minute, knowing that.
I got a question for you guys.
That's rugby, Rob?
No.
No, are you sure?
Yeah.
Maybe just a changed name, no? Sutton,
Maybe.
Rob.
I don't think so, though.
I got a question for you guys before we wrap things up.
Please.
With Burrow talk about his interest in the game, trade rumors were sparking.
Ooh.
I've been having debates with people the last 48 hours on X. Hypothetically, if Cincy was open to trading him, what would the trade package look like? So that's it.
It would look like at least 3 to 4 firsts. At least.
Some people were saying no more than 2 because of his injury history.
And there's that, yeah.
Saying he's 30, even though he turned 29 2 days ago.
I'd say at the high end 3 first, but probably 2 first and the third, and maybe a player.
I was thinking 4 or 5 first, personally. 3 if you include a great player. But I compared to the Watson trade, the Russell Wilson trade, even the Panthers when they traded up in the draft with the Bears, they traded pick 9, another first, 2 seconds, and DJ Moore just to move up 8 spots for a question mark at quarterback.
So
you're getting a guaranteed franchise guy, Burrow.
And what team has all that ammunition?
Rams do. They have
So
two.
you, to
The
my knowledge,
Rams
you
have
can't
that?
trade. To my knowledge, you can't trade more than 3 years of picks. Like, you can't trade a 2030 first right now. So teams that have that many draft picks, off the top of my head, would be the Jets, who have 5 first in the next 2 years.
The
Could they
Rams-
package 4 of them and maybe like a third or whatever?
And there's been rumblings. There's been rumblings. We just talked about this the other night too. There's been rumblings about Burrow going to the Jets.
All right,
not just that, right? Not just that. It's like, okay, as long as we're interpreting Joe Burrow's cryptic message that he wants to continue to play, right?
Yes,
He's also-
and he's not Andrew Luck.
Right, because he's also suggesting and implying, like, like my body, my mind, my body, this and that. Like I'm getting my ass kicked on your team.
He ain't doing shit about it.
What team or what do you think he would be worth on the market, Sieg?
Average annual?
Sure.
What do you mean?
Like, what do you think? Like, what do you think?
What would it
the
take to
offer
trade
would
for
be?
him?
Yeah.
Yeah, it would definitely take. It would take several first round picks. It would take like at least, if you had two in the upcoming draft, and then you're gonna have to at least do one, if not two, in the following year, and then a couple other like maybe seconds, and then maybe a player like the Bengals may ask for someone else that's on your team to help their broken team. So you're either sending like one of your best defensive players or someone else. It would be a haul of it would be a gigantic haul for Joe Burrow. Now the Vikings also, but I don't think they have the capital necessary. But let's not forget something very important. Joe Burrow is going to have as much influence where he wants to get traded, or he just winds up staying put, or he winds up retiring.
Yeah.
True, because he could always just threaten retirement if he doesn't go to where he wants.
Yeah, so like,
Well.
if he doesn't want to come to New York, which I couldn't freaking blame him.
Or the Raiders.
What about Indy?
Or Indy maybe.
No,
What about Indy? They got a good offensive line. They got a couple
Good running
weapons.
back.
you would
Yeah.
want a team.
They don't have the picks because they just trade it for Gardner, though. So
Yeah,
they
You would
have
want
to be like,
you would want a team that has at least the foundation in place that would be satisfying to him to come play. Like, okay, you have an offensive line. Oh, good. You have a above average defense. He's not going to go to some team that's trying to rebuild. That's my opinion too. I don't know that.
This
You
just
ready?
came to my head. If we're just talking hypotheticals, Brock Purdy, Fred Warner, and 2 first for Joe Burrow.
In San Fran, I'd probably do that.
The Bengals get a
I'd
a
probably
future
do
Hall of
that.
Fame linebacker that they can kind of rely on for the next year or two.
I mean, I would probably do that. It would be, I think, a similar situation if the Vikings get themselves in the mix. The Vikings are going to have to ship. They would have to ship McCarthy out to Cincinnati.
I don't even know if I'd want McCarthy, but it would cost them like Dallas Turner, Van Ginkel, and like 3 first for me to even listen.
Because there's some who think that he needs to have his LSU connection.
Yeah. To
'Cause-
the Bengals, no.
No, Justin Jefferson.
Yeah.
To the Vikings. Top 5 KW dog
If Luka
goat.
can get traded, Joe Burrow can. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't blame him one bit. I don't. That team is fucking horrendous. They can't get it right. That's what I don't like. How about that? It's not players. I don't like bad organizations. That organization can't get it right. I know that they were there in the Super Bowl 2021. That was a fluke. Yeah, the GM's been there for freaking
Bro,
15 years.
Mel's losing it in the chat right now.
Yeah, well, you brought up her Fred. She loves Fred. I wouldn't
Bro
wanna see-
wearing the Brett Favre number 4 in Minnesota.
I wouldn't want to see that either, to be honest.
All right,
Yeah,
half
PPR.
PPR start one. Michael Wilson, Sutton, Brian Thomas Jr. or Debo.
BTJ
Michael Wilson.
and BTJ. Tyler
You
Warren
only
to start
got-
this
only
week.
one?
Start one. I would start. I would start BTJ.
I think I start Wilson. Just for the volume.
Tyler Warren, they start.
Yeah.
With the ceiling all the way lowered. All right, guys. We'll be back tomorrow. Time to be determined. Dude's going bananas. No brainer. Like Michael Wilson. I hope Michael Wilson comes through for many of you guys. I really do.
I don't even have him in a single league. So I'm being so truthful in my opinion with him right now.
I wish you would have bet on the show Tuesday night. Bet?
Been on the show.
Oh, maybe we'll work something out.
What'd you guys tell her on Tuesday?
Who knows?
Nothing. I was off. Oh,
Who knows? All right. See you tomorrow. Thank you very much. By the way,
be a difference, make a difference. Stay blessed, everybody.
Sig Lonnie.
Go Bills.
There you go.